All right, Cha-Cha fans, if you want a cool move that's leadable that you can use to practice your hip motion with your partner, this is a cool move. It's called the Cucarachas. The video has a walkthrough to music. It's got a demo. It has leaders and followers footwork, so you can use the little play bar below me here and go ahead and click the section that you're looking for. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you what to learn next. See you on the other side. All right, and now let's take a look at your cucarachas for cha-cha. I'm gonna actually do this with my back to the camera and then the alternate version, because otherwise it doesn't look like much. This is a really fun pattern to practice your cha-cha hip technique. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 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 2, 3. Just so you have another look at it, we'll look at it sideways here. We have a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 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 2, 3. All right, leaders, let's look at your footwork. But before we do that, I want you to practice one thing for me. I want you to practice putting your feet together where your toes slightly turned out and practice switching your knees. Right, switching your knees and stepping on this position, because this is the action that we're going to use in this step, and that's what's going to make it really fun and feel good with our partner. So footwork for the pattern looks like this. We have a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now this is all going to happen underneath me. I dance a 2, 3. Then I'm going to dance a cha-cha, 4, and 1. I'm going to do it again, 2, 3, one more cha-cha, 4, and 1. That's going to leave my left foot free for a rock step. For 2, 3, I'm going to cha-cha underneath myself, 4, and 1. I'm going to do it to the right side, 2, 3, and one more cha-cha, 4, and 1. I'm going to end with a rock step and take it back to my basic. Let's do that one more time for the leaders. Starts with half a basic, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Underneath me, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Side 2, 3, 4, and 1. Side 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1.
Followers, now your footwork. Before we actually get to the footwork, we're going to work on our knees. So you're going to want a V'd position with your feet, and we're just going to take turns bending one knee and switching. One knee forward, one knee straight in the back. Forward and straight. Forward and straight. Okay, we're going to need this for our footwork. We start with a basic 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Right here, we're going to pull our foot in and switch for 2, 3. Now we're going to cha-cha. 4 and 1. Again for walking. 2, 3, cha-cha for 4 and 1. Now we're going to rock to the side. We have 2, replace 3, bring it in for 4 and 1 to the other side. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Then we're going to rock back 2, 3, and cha-cha to the side. Let's do that again with counts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 to the side, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, rock back, 2, 3, 4, and 1.
All right, now let's talk about how we would lead and follow and what makes the cucarachas feel really good. And this is a step that actually starts to incorporate some of our movement. And so we're going to practice just a shade of that before we get into the pattern itself. So here's what I want you to practice. Just a two-hand hold, a little bit of pressure between you. Now leaders, I'm going to push my right knee back and relax my left knee, right? So what that's going to do is allow my right side to come forward in a slightly positive connection. I should be able to feel my partner a little bit more through this hand than I do through the other hand, right? And as I switch, I'm going to start to feel a more positive connection as this rib cage expands forward. Now, I'm not driving this through hands. This is a mistake that we're going to make a lot in the beginning. That's why I want to practice with this. But if we get just a little bit of a neutral connection and I relax into my right leg and bend my left, I should feel a slight increase in the connection on my left side. And as I switch, I should feel it switch. So practice that first, because that's what's going to happen as we're doing this cucaracha. Now I'm going to do this with my backside to you, and then we'll switch around the other way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Now normally my partner would feel my body move into a rock step or move to an outside partner position, but in this case I'm going to hunker down in place so I can get my partner to close her feet. So as we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'm going to stay pretty tight with my frame as I settle my hip here, which is going to get her to dance underneath her body for 2. Now we're in place as we continue for 3. We're going to cha-cha 4 and 1. We're going to do it again, 2, 3, finishing 4 and 1. Now at this point, I'm going to make a step, a strong step with my left side as I rock step, and that's what's going to take my partner with me, not with my arms, but with my frame, with my body all connected. So we have our side rock, 2, 3. Now I'm going to be strong over my right foot again as I cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Now the same thing's going to happen to the right, a strong right side to bring my partner with me onto that rock step for 2, 3. Now we cha-cha underneath us ourselves, cha-cha-cha. Now I can use my body in a strong way again, forward into the rock step, and then back to my basic. Let's look at this from a different angle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'm ever so slightly collecting this connection because I want everything to happen right here over my right foot. We close a 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I've got a really good awareness of the connection in both hands. The follower's following both hands, right? I'm not squeezing, but there's a definite feeling of connection. Then I'm going to use that connection as I dance strong to my left foot for 2, back to my right for 3, cha-cha-cha. Reverse the process to my right foot, to my left foot, cha-cha-cha. And then when I'm done, a nice clear rock step and back to my basic. All right, if you want to know what to learn next, we have an entire cha-cha syllabus over on our website, socialdanceonline.com. You can click that here or in the description below, somewhere around this video. And if you wanted to see some more cha-cha moves that we have here on YouTube, you can watch them right here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out quite a bit. We'll see you in the next video.